Hey, Curtis Johnson here for Positioning for Profit. So let me just give you an overview of our dashboard. This is the back end of our site. This is where all the leads from all the different sources go to. And let me just kind of walk you through this. So obviously it's got your name, sign in and sign out. Agents have the ability to go quickly, be able to go right there, whether they want to. This logs you out of the system, but this will say, hey, yes, I want to be in the rotation for leads. You as the team leader still can control that from the back end, whether or not they even get this button or not. But they can kind of come in and out and be able to say, yes, I'd like to have leads, or no, I wouldn't. Go ahead and skip me in the rotation. And up at the top, this is a little bit different than you'll probably see anywhere else. And that's, we want to keep a score. I play a lot of sports, and I always looking at the scoreboard, right? Where are we at? How are we doing compared to anything else? So along here, this keeps score of what we're doing. So this is today's activities. You can go to yesterday's, this week's, this month's, or this year's. It's got tracking how many calls have you made, spoke with, emails sent, notes, buyer appointment set, buyer presentations, buyer signed, toured homes, listing set, listing presentation, listing signed, price repositionings or price drops, additional calls or activities you've done, and it drops out another thing that these aren't as important, but we still want to be able to track some of the activities. A general contact, let's say, but it wasn't a lead or anything else like that. Past client contact, sphere contact, miscellaneous contact, and then do you open negotiations, accept contract, or closed escrow? So the best part about all of this is that you don't have to keep score. The system keeps score for you. We know that I used to track a big team of agents. I still have a big team of agents, but I used to have them bring in a sheet each week of how many calls they made, how many appointments set, how many times touring houses with people, how many listings, and all the things like that. And we'd meet at about 8 o'clock or 8:30 on Tuesday morning. And guess what they did between 8 and 8:15? That's right. They filled out that form. And they just make up numbers and come up, and they try and get as close as they could to stuff, but it wasn't accurate. And so what this does is as they're doing the activities, it automatically keeps track of all this, so they don't have to think about it. And like I said, you can go to this week or anything else. These numbers down below kind of show you if, hey, you're kind of in the danger zone. I'm a non-competing broker, and so my numbers don't really show up here. I don't really do anything, but you can see right here, this compares it to the last time period. So I made one, let's say I made one call today. Plus one shows it's one more than you did yesterday. And if you went to the week and it was one, that's one more than I did the week before that, or whatever. So it kind of is encouraging you to keep doing activities. Here's some other different things you can hit along the way. You can do that, but let me walk you through the dashboard. You can click here. You can see every lead. You can just look at the buyers, investors, sellers, or both. Or if you're unsure about it, you can click that, and it will funnel out all kinds of, or just that one section of it. You can see how many leads are in here. Quickly add a lead. You can go through. You can show the active or inactive leads with it. It's got your to-dos right here. You can go through as a team leader. You can see all the different agents. Right now, I've just got my whole team in here. You can quickly do a search on, by name, phone number, email, lead type, median price, anything else like that. You can do a quick search by that, and it will pull up all the leads, so you're quickly able to do that. If you're a team leader, you're able to quickly be able to export the leads. But let me just kind of walk you through this, what you're looking at here. So obviously this has the name right here, and this information right down below it. Most of the time, this is going to be pulled by their IP address. So even if the lead comes in, you don't know what it is, it's going to probably pull the city, where it's coming from, and it will do that automatically. Okay, here's their phone number, email address, whether or not it's been confirmed that it's good or not, or if it's not, you would see it would go to red, but as soon as that's confirmed. And then this goes green, okay, if it's right here, if there's no listing alert set, which means they're not getting the daily or weekly email updates of new homes. This just shows you real quick if this is set. And if it's not, I could quickly click this button and pop it up and set up a quick search for them right there. Right down here, we don't just work with buyers here, but we show, is this a buyer, investor? You can quickly pull this down. Is this a buyer, investor, seller, or both, right? It's a buyer. So you can go to investor, buyer, 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 all the different buyers or sellers, however you want, however you've got the, whatever lead type that is. You've got the realtor, right? That's inside that you've got this assigned to. Let's say, you've got Brandon Schweitzer right there. Also along here, you've got the follow-up time. What date are you following up? What time is the best time? Is it in the evenings, morning, afternoon? All this you can quickly do from the back end as well. What's the intent? Well, to set the buyer appointment. You can write any note right there. You've also got drop down, set buyer appointment, set touring appointment, maybe write an offer, whatever that might be. And then we also have a visual progression system where right here you can see for each one, we believe there's about 18 steps on buyers specifically. And we've got, if we pulled up the seller ones, you can see this one's an investor that wants both buyer and seller. You've got seller stages as well, listing signed and so forth like that. But let me just walk you through a buyer system. So this process, this person is that they've toured 2 to 5 homes. Okay, so you start out with an email attempt, email contact, email responded, phone attempt, so forth like this throughout the process. Met with them, signed a buyer broker if you've done that, toured homes, all the way to open negotiations, opened escrow, and closed settled. Okay, so as soon as you've gone through as a team leader, you're looking at this and you want to be able to see the progression all the way through. You don't have to set this; it automatically happens as you track the activities in the back end. Right here, you've got the number last attempt. Was it an email? Was it a phone call? How many days ago was it? It was 1 hour ago. How many total attempts have you made? We've made 7 attempts on this person. When they last logged into the system. Okay, this person's on right now. When was your last contact? Well, 14 days ago, 63 days ago, never. With this, 65 days ago, 5 days ago, whatever this might be, and this is tracking all the different activities with it, okay? Right here shows median price. Based on the search criteria that they've come up with, this is essentially just a quick recap of what they've looked for. Looking on average, a median price, $875,000, 3,656 square feet. This one's $245,000, this one's $115,000, $168,000, $119,000. Shows what's the age of the lead, how many houses have you seen, if they've made any favorites, all kinds of different things like that. And then also this yellow, this is any changes since the last time you've logged in. So if you log in, what's changed on this person since you logged in? Well, they obviously have been looking at houses. Or this one right here gives you, they logged in, right? This gives you a 5, an 11. So these are all people that have logged in since the last time I logged in, okay? So you've got all of this, and then we've got a lot of information right here for a buyer agent or listing agent to be able to quickly be able to work that, be able to have all the data so that, okay, hey, you know what? I want to give Thomas a quick call, okay? You can quickly be able to hit this, call him, log a call. I want to send a quick email. I want to log an activity. I want to put in a note, or I want to set up a to-do. Let's say I want to send an email real quick, okay? So I can quickly do this, set the progression, whatever this might be, quickly go ahead and start typing in whatever that might be, drop down if it's going to be an email template, and boom, save, send. I'm not going to save that. Or let's say you want to make a quick call. You can go ahead and pop this in. Hey, I'm going to make a quick call. Do you want to be able to have a, do you want to follow a script on this? Okay. Hey, hi, is this Thomas? This is Curtis with Curtis Johnson Realty. And all this is pre-programmed right in the back section for you. Pulls up, the last 5 houses that they've looked at. It has some fill-in boxes if you want, but all this is in the scripting section with this. But this just kind of gives you an idea right here. You can put whatever script that you want, and all that's right quickly from right here. You can do a call, email. Hey, I just want to be able to log an activity. This is what happened. Boom. What happened? I set a buyer appointment. I opened, face-to-face. I met with them. I did a listing presentation, signed or not signed. Boom, save, send. And what that does is it will save a note in the back end as well as track all the activities. So finally, from a team leader standpoint, you'll quickly be able to track everything efficiently and agents will be excited to be able to visually watch everything progress and feel like they finally have a handle on what's going on. So hope you enjoyed a quick overview of our dashboard, and rocket to the top. Thanks.